Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Got some pretty interesting stuff to talk about in this video. In regards to Multiversus officially shutting down, this is one of the fighting games that I think a lot of people saw a lot of potential on. A Smash Brothers style game with the Warner Brothers palette of characters. Seemed like it was gonna be a home run for success. Unfortunately, the live service model, things sometimes don't go as we always plan. Sometimes things get a little bit overpriced, and it seems like in the case of Multiversus, that was the case a long way. Since it came out, a lot of people would point out the pricing of a lot of the content, but nevertheless, you have a lot of factors in play, and I'm not going to act like I was a gigantic fan in following this game week to week or anything like that. I just remember when it initially came out, and I believe it was like the open beta, it was huge. A lot of people were playing it, but that's always the case with live service games, and I say that when it comes to especially free live service games. It's one thing with Helldivers 2, like, bro, they sold the game for $40. They already made out like bandits and made a lot of money off the game, and the people that are playing the game, they're still making money on the game. Like, Helldivers 2 was a resounding success, but it is even more paramount that a game is successful and has some longevity to it when it is a totally free-to-play game. There's a difference between you saying, oh, Palworld fell off, and oh, Multiversus fell off. Multiversus actually did fall off, and that is disastrous for the model that this game employs. But nevertheless, the game will be ending its service. We have an important update to share regarding Multiversus. After careful consideration, our next season will serve as the final seasonal content update for the game. Multiversus Season 5 will begin on February the 4th, 2025 and run through May 30th, 2025, and adding 2 new playable characters to the roster. DC's Aquaman and Looney Tunes' Lola Bunny will both be added as characters. All new Season 5 content, including Aquaman and Lola Bunny, will be earnable through gameplay. Both new characters will be accessible when Season 5 begins on February the 4th at 9 a.m. Pacific Time. Aquaman via the Battle Pass as the first tier reward, and Lola as the daily calendar login reward. All online features will continue to be available until Season 5 concludes on May the 30th at 9 a.m. Pacific Time. At that point, there will be an option to play Multiversus offline via the local gameplay mode, either solo against AI opponents or with up to 3 friends. To do this, you'll need to install and download the latest version of the game and log in during Season 5 anytime between February 4th at 9 a.m. Pacific and May 30th, 9 a.m. Now, this is very important. So the game will stick around. It'll be this offline title that you can play. However, it will be getting delisted. So this will be a case of those of you that have the game downloaded and in your library, you'll have access to the game, but I don't know how it's going to work as far as a Steam title goes. If you delete the game, can you re-download it? I believe that's what it would be. You could re-download the game if you delete it. After logging in, a local save file will automatically be created, connected to your PlayStation Network, Microsoft Store, Steam, or Epic Game Store account, allowing you to enjoy the game offline with all earned and purchased content moving forward. Given that there was earned and purchased content, it would be really great if you could delete and re-download the game. I mean, people can view it how they want, but just having the game accessible, I think, is good for those that did play the game. Now, as of today, January 31st, real money transactions will no longer be available for Multiversus, which means you can no longer purchase Gleamium, but you can still use remaining Gleamium or character tokens to access in-game content until Season 5 ends on May 30th at 9 a.m. Pacific Time. Additionally, when Season 5 finishes, the game will no longer be available to download via the PlayStation Store, Microsoft Store, Steam, or Epic Game Store. Now, that is interesting. I would imagine that it's a case of you have to add the game to your library, connect your Steam account and all that stuff, and even after that date of, May 30th, if you delete the game, you should be able to re-download it. That's generally how it works. Don't question me. That's how I am interpreting this as, especially because there will be an offline component, and there's literal content that people either earned by playing the game or they paid money for. Have it accessible in some way via an offline component. I think that would be great. And a game like this, like, people can have fun playing it offline. You know, just jump in, mess around in some matches, and then move on with your life. But, yeah, most importantly, we want to thank every player and person who has played or supported Multiversus. All of us at Player First Games and Warner Brothers Games have poured our heart and soul into this game. We will be forever grateful for the incredible support of the Multiversus community throughout this journey. There's a lot of things to assess there. First of all, Warner Brothers Games absolute disastrous last 12 months for them after the atrocity that was Suicide Squad to Kill the Justice League, and now Multiversus, 2 games that they sunk millions upon millions of dollars into, and you know the brains over at Warner Brothers greenlighting these decisions, they thought, oh baby, we're cooking with gas, let's throw Rocksteady to do a live service title, $70, fake early access, microtransactions, we got them hook, line, and sinker, this is what they want, we have our finger on the pulse of what they want. And you know, I can crap on Suicide Squad all day because I'm more versed in that game, I played that game, I know the ins and outs of that game and why it is so pathetic that Rocksteady would be tasked to do a game like that, or they decide, I don't care who decided, the decisions made, the dialogue in that game, based on the fact that that game came from the developers of Batman Arkham, I don't care who takes the blame, it's a pile of trash relative to what Batman Arkham was. Multiversus, I can't speak too in depth about it. A live service game outside of like a few here and there, I ain't sinking too much time into it, and Multiversus wasn't a game I sunk too much time into, but I will key in on that imperative word, and that is time. And I've always said that the shortcoming to live service games in general is the finite element that everybody on planet Earth has, and that is time. These live service games demand you to sink hours upon hours into these games, be invested into it for years or months and months. And Multiversus is a little bit different with a Smash Bros style fighting game. You should be of the mindset that you could go in, play this game for an hour, not play it for a month, and still have the same experience with the game, so on and so forth. Like jump in, jump out style of game. But live service games in general rely on heavy player investment. That's why battle passes are a thing. That's why they prey on FOMO. It's to get money out of you over the course of a long period of time. And if they want to get money out of you over a long period of time, you got to be playing the game for a long period of time, investing time into the game for a long period of time. And the reality is most people just don't have that much time to invest in a wide variety of live service games. Almost everybody that I know that plays video games, like probably everybody. Like, I'm thinking about everybody that is on my friends list on these various platforms that play video games. I want to say 95 or 98% of them. There's only a few people out there that don't dabble in live service games and are literally single player only. I literally am on a Discord server right now where 3 people are playing Marvel Rivals. I see people playing Destiny 2 all the time. I see people playing League of Legends all the time. However, you're not juggling 3 live service games at the same time and playing them concurrently. At least most people can't do that. Most people have 1, maybe 2, and at that point, those games are going to eat at your time. And then what happens to the other games that are getting greenlit that are coming out? Well, they are left to die. Look at Concord, look at Multiversus. This happens over and over and over again. But another title shutting down. Interesting how they are going to handle it, and as we get more information as far as being able to re-download the game, I'm sure I'll be reiterating it to you as we head into May 30th. But that'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.